This week on Primos Truth About Hunting.
This is the Hashknife.
A giant, mature 8-pointer. This is what I call stud.
We're gonna spray down, get on the Polaris, and head that way.
What a Kansas bruiser. He was quartered away hard, but it still should have come out right behind his shoulder. That is a beautiful Kansas whitetail.
You always know when somebody's got some facial hair like this, they lost a bad bet.
Welcome to the woods, y'all. Down home with the boys. Here we go.
It's a natural high, out back in the country. Trophy racking my sights, bragging rights on my buddies. If you wanna know why we do what we do, whitetail ain't no lie. To tell you the truth, it's a natural high.
Primos Truth About Hunting is brought to you by Bushnell, Matthews, Rage, Cabela's, Yeti Coolers, Squincher, Block Targets, Ozonics, Black Gold, Ripcord, and Primos Hunting. Speak the language.
We left home this morning. It was 70 degrees. We're headed to Kansas to bow hunt. We right here at the Kansas line, and it is 30 degrees with a 30-mile-an-hour wind, and we got a blowout. Everybody got their jackets and their clothes bags. We're gonna be taking turns. We got a flat.
We're not used to this.
Mitchell got his hands in the top. Bitch, get in the truck. We got to rotate. I'm freezing.
What'd you do, get warm?
Yeah, I turned the heater on 90. Jackman Jordan Goes is on it right now. Chris Ashley's assistant, he's standing there going, hurry up, Jordan, I'm freezing, hurry up.
Claire, go! Let's go, man.
Give him my ball.
Let's go, man.
All right, we can do it.
Check him, Kevin.
It's tight.
Hold on. All right, well, we got our flat fixed, Jordan and Chris. Record time. Let's go. Go!
55 degrees from the time we left I-20 headed up here. 55-degree change for old Mississippi boy. We got here late last night, and Chris and Kevin are gone to move their stands around and get set up, and Cody and I are kind of shooting our bows and getting all the camera equipment ready. It's gonna be a good afternoon. Hardly no wind, beautiful sky. It's about 10 degrees right now. I'm fired up.
All right, we got a game plan. We've been talking about it. We're talking about, of course, you're hunting and Chris are hunting, but Cody's gonna hunt, and send Ed with Cody to over here at Moon. Where Chris and I just looked, it'd be better for me to video there because it's a bunch of trees and it'd be hard to video in there. And then Jared could go with you to East Elk. You shooting good?
Heck yeah.
He drive a tax. He killed 3 flies sitting down there.
I think I like your camo you did on your hat. That's something neat.
Is it
Looks
warm?
like something you get from your grandpa.
Is it warm?
Yeah. I'm
sweating now.
Oh my God. Wouldn't that be funny up in the tree?
18 degrees this morning. We're on the Hashknife. It's December the 12th, I think. I'm on with the boss man, Ed Coker. Got a few deer already in front of us, but these deers are big food plots on each side of the river. The river's about 75 yards right here to our left. And all these deer starting to turn off these deals down this one draw.
It's Cody, the Rook's turn to hunt the Hashknife. Ed Koger is behind the camera. Ed is not familiar with our big camera, so he's opted to video with his own HD camera. But his camera battery is having trouble holding a charge during these freezing temperatures. Let's just hope it has enough juice left to finish the hunt. Right around the time this mature buck shows up, Ed's camera is running on fumes. And with no time to switch batteries, Ed has to hope this Kansas giant gives Cody a shot before the camera goes dipper.
Got it. Yeah. What eat him?
Battery just went dead. I don't know where he hit him. He's walking.
Where at?
Right up there. He's walking to the right.
I think I hit him a little back. Good. Ed and I, it's been about, 2 hours since we shot him, an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Since we shot, but we watched the footage back the whole time in the blind. And he was quartered away hard, and I put it on the back rib to run it out into the shoulder, and it looks like I hit him about that much further back. But it still should have come out right behind his shoulder. I mean, it looks back, but quartered away. I mean, it should have been plenty good. Look right here, Ed.
Oh, I can see him.
He's turned up. I mean, Ed came out perfect. Right behind the shoulder. Look at this deer. That is by far the biggest buck I've ever killed with my bow. Palmation all on the, in between the tines.
On both sides.
Both sides, yep. That is a beautiful Kansas whitetail.
This segment of Truth About Hunting was brought to you by Mossy Oaks Native Nurseries and Biologic and Summit Tree Stands.
This is our good luck
Rally stash.
What a Kansas bruiser.
Got a new double wide brushed in.
He's busted on 1D2 too, but he's massive, mature.
My dad used to take me hunting. Never got a deer. So I kind of gave up. Then I got this Primos can, and I watched their videos. Opening day, 2005. As the sun started to come up and the light started to hit the forest floor, turned the can a few times. Then I heard it sound like a freight train coming through the woods. I knew that was my deer. Then he walked away. I went back home. I wasn't sleeping. I was too amped up, too anxious about that deer. So I packed up my stuff and I went back out in the woods. Took the can, gave a couple calls on it, and there he was. I leveled down and I took the shot. And I knew right then, I got him. I hit him. So I picked up my phone and I called my dad. I said, Dad, guess what? I got a deer. My dad taught me the woods, but Primos taught me to hunt.
The Primos can speak the language.
Rage, the rear deploying broadhead with devastating options. The most lethal broadhead on the market. An authority on laceration. The most popular broadhead ever made. Get right to the point. Unleash devastating killing power. Get the kill every time. Wreak havoc with every shot. Killing power with precision accuracy. Expand your kill zone with Rage.
Before experiencing it, you won't know dependability. Unless you've drawn it, you haven't felt smooth. Until you shoot it, you've yet to be this accurate. The Matthews Creed. Rethink your possibilities.
Well, it's day 2 here at the Hashknife. You know, we're out here just shooting our bows, having a good time. But as always, here comes Meacham and Chris running that mouth. So while they shot their bows, well, we did a little customizing to their vehicle. Hey, Miss Clark.
That's good. Yep.
We're hunting a big timbered area near an old homestead at the Hashknife Ranch in southeast Kansas. Deer like to travel to and from a nearby wheat field. Today, we're dealing with the wind blowing in gusts up to 30 miles an hour.
It's gonna be tough this wind, Mitch. Woo! Huh? You can do it. Yeah.
It's mid-afternoon when we begin to see deer. Chris has spotted what looks to be an older buck.
Oh, that's a big 8.
Uh-huh. A sure enough Hashknife warhorse. This buck has seen more than his share of battles.
Move, Chris, move. You're going down. Smoked him. I'm talking about a stud. DRT, baby. Man, I held my bow forever. I got off that helium. I was holding it.
Would that vine get you?
Well, I was squeezing Kevin, and he kind of eased forward. And I said, you know, that's too close. If I hit that vine, I said, I'm gonna wait. And I let him get on up a little bit and get where I can shoot over that vine.
Good job.
What a stud. Look like he's busted. I don't know if he's busted on 1G2 or 2, but he's massive, mature. Hey, the cool thing is, look at that old house. Somebody used to live back here. It's pretty daggone cool, ain't it? Man, I love the Hashknife. Deer went right up here and I see his belly from here. Oh my God, Mitchell. I had no idea. I mean, I thought he was busted on one side, but I thought I was shooting a giant, mature 8-pointer.
So they both broke.
matching broke G2. I mean, that deer's, Kevin, he's humongous with that. Oh my God.
Hey, look at his eye. Turn around.
Oh yeah, he's been in battle. Lost his eye.
Is it gone?
It's gone. No eye there.
Goodness gracious.
This is what I call, I mean, this is a true bruiser right here. Hashknife monster. Look here, he had a broke point right here too. He had a split brow. Oh my God, stud.
This segment of Truth About Hunting was brought to you by Smokehouse Salt Company and Tight Spot Arrow Quivers.
I had no idea he had this kind of mass.
Somebody's got some facial hair like this, they lost a bad bet.
What a Kansas bruiser.
This ain't Hollywood. It's hunts as they really happen. All the hits and misses. But no one wants to be that guy that misses.
Not even close.
So we stepped up to the world's best rangefinder and started shooting like never before. So now if you are that guy, you don't even have an excuse.
Gee, swipe my rangefinder.
Ha! The Truth Rangefinder by Bushnell.
Register to win the Truth About Rangefinder sweepstakes at bushnell.com.
You've waited for all year long takes seconds to play out. For months now, you've been honing your skills and pushing yourself to the limits of perfection. The entire line of Glendale bucks feature a massive four-sided shooting core that takes thousands of shots for the longest lasting, most realistic target. So when the months turn to seconds, you can answer the call. Glendale, the biggest and toughest 3D targets in the universe.
Primos Minute is brought to you by Polaris Ranger EV.
Every bow hunter knows that the ideal shot is perfectly broadside, but how often does this really happen? Once you know the true distance to your target, it's time to think about shot placement. A great rule is to aim for the exit. In other words, think about the path that your arrow will travel from the point of impact to the point it exits the animal. For example, if you're in a tree stand and that deer's right under you, you may have to aim higher to allow the arrow to exit lower in the deer's vitals.
And if you're in steep terrain and you're shooting uphill, you have to do the opposite. You have to aim lower to allow that arrow to exit higher in the animal. But no matter what, your goal is to put the maximum amount of the deer's vitals between your entry and your exit hole, and that will give you the best chance to recover that animal. And that's your Primos Minute for this week, and that's how we speak the language.
How am I supposed to take y'all serious right now?
What did Jared say it looked like? Jared, what movie?
Starts and Hutch. Oh, Starsky and Hutch.
This is our good luck
rally stash.
Rally stashes.
Jordan and Cody, they dared me to shave my goatee and just leave a mustache. So I did this yesterday. So Jordan came in last night. He had no choice. He had to man up.
You always know when somebody's got some facial hair like this, they lost a bad bet.
Both our wives are so mad because Christmas is coming up. Christmas photos ain't gonna be like they used to be.
Wait to take pictures with it. All right, well, I hope we didn't do this for nothing. Kill something.
It's our last afternoon here in Kansas. We went and put up a new ground blind. We had a real nice 9-point coming in, and to our surprise, one of the big giants that we've been hunting all week showed up at a different spot, probably a mile away. So we're going after him. Got a new double wide brushed in, and a cedar tree. Looks beautiful. Just set it up today. I don't think anything's gonna look at it even twice. So we're gonna spray down, get on the Polaris, and head that way.
Well, Jordan, it's do or die time. With time running out, Jordan's last chance is this new double bull setup.
Welcome to the double line.
This segment of Truth About Hunting was brought to you by Ammo to Go and C Spire Wireless.
What a Kansas bruiser. His tines are long. It is a big, mature deer. I don't know what deer that is.
I zoomed to him. That's the 8.
Watch the wind trackers. This big buck is straight downwind of the hunter. That typically means the buck is gone, but not with Ozonics. Ozonics is the in-the-field ozone generator. It blankets your scent zone with scent-destroying ozone, so deer won't smell you. This is amazing. The wind tracker almost hits the deer in the nose. Ozonics works, and it's guaranteed. Learn more at ozonicshunting.com.
If I was a steel worker, I'd use Squincher, because staying hydrated means staying productive.
If I work construction, I drink Squincher, because it has more potassium and half the sodium.
If I was a firefighter, I'd drink Squincher, because it's formulated to drink every day.
If I worked the rail, I'd drink Squincher.
Because of the taste. But we're all hunters, and we drink Squincher, because it's what America's workers drink. Squincher, hydration that works.
Jordan is hunting a buck Jared calls geriatric, but he's also been sighting an even bigger buck in the area.
A lot of people, when they hunt ground blinds, they wear all black face mask and all that, but they forget whichever hand you're holding the bow with is going to be the closest to the front of the blind. Most of the time, if a deer spooks, it's from seeing a hand up close to the blinds. I always put black face paint on my hand too, or wear a black glove. It's kind of warm this afternoon, so I ain't wearing a glove.
Jordan is keeping his eyes on this first buck, but Cody spots a second buck traveling to the alfalfa fields.
He's down.
Where at?
He's down right on top of the hill. Yes. I don't know what deer that is.
I zoomed to him. That's the 8, the other one. Then I saw you draw on this one, so I went back to him.
Cody Wayne. We earned that one, my brother.
Good shot, buddy.
Thank you, buddy. Oh, man. What a Kansas bruiser. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. I'm telling you, from the Truth Cam pics, I had no idea he had this kind of mass. His tines are long. It's a big, mature deer. Jared actually nicknamed him Geriatric because he's such an old buck. He's got a bunch of war wounds, big scars. I've never been more happy to take a big, mature buck in Kansas at the Hashknife. You stuck it out with me 9 long days. He's yours too, buddy. You come pet on him. For real, thank you. That was a long week.
It was fun.
Thanks for being with us on The Truth and sharing with us what we love and cherish so much, this great sport of hunting. Join us again as we continue the tradition of hunting and just living the outdoor lifestyle. God willing, we'll see you next week.